Hi everyone, it's Gav and welcome back to the channel. Today's task is breeding Psalmopoeus Irminia. Here you can see a heavily soaked tank already, and this is my mature adult female. And I think you'll agree she is looking beautiful. So let's go over and have a look at the male. Okay, so here's the mature male, and it was supplied from Owl's arachnids. And this one, once I took it back, wasn't doing so well on the journey, got into a death curl, and I literally struggled to get it to come back out of it. So I had to heavily soak the enclosure. Obviously you can see I soaked the tea there, and I managed to get it out of it. And this is now later on in the day, about another 6 hours later, and it is doing a lot better. So here we go, let's try and put it in. He seems to struggle here, he doesn't want to go in, but I couldn't allow him to rest any longer because I just thought he was going to go on his way out, so I wanted to put him in to have an attempt of at least breeding. And good sized abdomen here, so he wouldn't feed, which I tried later on, but you can see he's good sized there, he's going in and he's doing okay. But I did learn from watching this one, he didn't have a clue what he was doing. It took him, they actually lasted in here a good few days, so I'll explain more in a minute. But he's in and he settles for a bit, for a couple of hours in this position, and then I think the female eventually comes out in a second. I think we have a look here and you can see she starts to stir so she can feel him on the web, but she comes out momentarily. But really beautiful coloration on this one. Look at the size of her. Run. What's she coming out for? Well, I'm glad I caught that on camera, so she's quite feisty. I managed to get her back in. I've been trying to feed her up beforehand. She would take food, sometimes she wouldn't, but here you can see she ran straight up. She knew the male was inside her tunnel. You can see his legs at the bottom there. And she started acting a bit more different. So this is why I soak her enclosure, because she gets way more active. And the male attempted to come out and start acting the right way. As you can see his emboli here, I think I circle those. So you can see that he's ready and mature, but he did seem a bit confused, not sure what to do. But then yet again, my female was being very placid. So they stayed like this for some time. So I thought I'd leave him in there because he wasn't doing too good. Neither of them wanted to eat. Plenty of moisture in there, nice and warm. And I think they stayed in here for a few good days together. I think 4 days, 5 days in total. But I think they move around the enclosure and get in different positions, but don't actually touch. So I found that they wouldn't get closer unless I put them in complete darkness. I don't know what it is with these two. This is just what I think they prefer. So I had to put them away in complete darkness to see what happened. And then I kept my eye on them here. I constantly checked on them all the time. I think I'll zoom in and give you a bit of a close-up here. And she's definitely a lot bigger. She's all scrunched up, but she's fully aware that he's there. So we'll see what happens shortly with these two. This is again later on in the day, and you can see he's moving around very slowly, tapping away, but he didn't seem to do too much tapping. A little bit more vibration and shaking I did see, but he's attempting to go in the right direction. Okay, so on the 5th day, coming in the morning to check on them, because I seen in the evening, late at night, they were doing some weird movement and it looked like they were going to mate, but I couldn't capture it. I come into this and she's literally on him. So I hope that he's done it. I didn't actually witness it, but if so, this is a good scene because she was well fed before and she's all over him there, and she's only just taken him as well. So every single night they were running around the enclosure. She was chasing him, he was chasing her. They were literally laid next to each other. She wasn't killing him, so she allowed him to touch and be together, but I just couldn't catch them in the act on the actual camera, which I'm absolutely gutted about. But this is a good sign that they have. I am hoping so. I can't be definite, but she was well fed, so I don't think she would have done it for any other reason. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click that bell icon to see future videos, and just keep your fingers crossed for me. I hope they do pair. I'll keep you updated in the future with this one. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.